You mentioned that your investigation is ongoing. What about your investigation is still ongoing?
We are still conducting, I've watched up a few interviews to conduct. We are still waiting on the results from various search warrants for records to come back to us.
What kind of records?
Judge, at this point, I'm going to object to relevance. This is outside the scope of the issue, which is very narrow. What is the probable cause for the basis of these warrants?
I will allow the question.
Thank you, Judge. What kind of records?
It would be telephone records, social media records. Those records, search warrants are out pending, as well as the digital analysis of cell phones and electronic items that were seized. Those are in the hands of technicians, but there is a delay in reviewing those records, I think, because of some legal concerns that have been raised involving privilege.
Okay. What is it that you're looking for exactly, and how does it fit into your case?
Judge, I have to object. I think that's fishing and not relevant to the issue of probable cause, which is the facts and circumstances leading to the death on February 23rd, 2020.
I will allow the question.
Well, it depends on the various items or what we're looking for. Of course, each...
You mentioned phone records, cell phones, and social media.
Yes, sir. During this case, it came through interviews. We've established that communication was made in reference to the incident through social media. There is also...
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your answer.
Okay, there were communications that were made about the shooting.
By whom?
By Greg McMichael through Facebook. He posted about it through Facebook, as well as contact was made from witnesses to him through Facebook, which subsequently followed up with a call from him to at least one witness where he described what occurred. There has also been pictures of the crime scene posted on social media by some of the McMichael family.
Do you know who posted them?
I do. Lindsay McMichael posted at least one. She has admitted to posting one photograph of the crime scene. We have interviews with other witnesses that indicate there may be, or another witness indicates there may be more photos that were posted. So that's one of the search warrants we are exploring.
Okay. Anything else from social media?
Yes, sir. There is some comments that were made in reviewing Travis McMichael's cell phone concerning comments he had made about burglary in the area that occurred in the area that was posted on Satilla Shore's Facebook page. So we are seeking his Facebook records in reference to following up on those comments, as well as comment he made through Instagram with the witness that we believe may be pertinent to this case.
Okay. And his comments on Facebook or Instagram, these are after the shooting or before?
Before.
Okay. And those are relevant to you about what was happening in the neighborhood? Is that what you said?
No, people are talking about that there's break-ins in their neighborhood. I believe in one comment, Travis McMichael makes a comment through his Facebook, arm up. And another comment, people are talking about that there was I believe it's an entering auto that occurred in the neighborhood. And he said, better hope they don't come to this side of the neighborhood.
Okay.
Or they better hope they don't come to this side of the neighborhood.
And what is it that you understood he was referencing specifically?
I understood he was referencing conducting physical harm to whoever was entering the autos and doing.
Well, I'm also asking, I guess, what is it that he's referring to about break-ins in the neighborhood? Is there more specific details about that?
Yes. Through our review of the record, it appears that there were 2 entering auto reports, which includes his vehicle, somebody on January 1st of 2020, during somebody, or he alleges that someone went into his unlocked truck and removed a firearm. There's also one other report in reference to an entering auto. I believe there's, in reviewing the records from the Glenn County Police Department going back to July 1st, I believe there is one other allegation involving a theft. But in that report, the person is renting a room in a house and is alleging that the person in the house has stolen something from the room. And then there is one call in reference to a burglary, but there's no report attached to it. It appears that a burglary alarm went off, and that comes from a call report. But throughout the Still Shores Facebook page, there's discussion of those events and related, his related comments are reference to those events.
Okay. So the Satilla Shores Facebook page, is it your understanding that, I'm going to talk about Mr. McMichael, I'm talking about Travis,
Okay.
okay, that he was aware of what was happening with break-ins and burglaries in Satilla Shores
Yes, sir, from that Facebook, yes, sir.
from the Facebook group?
Yes, sir, and I believe there's also discussion amongst it. I know he was familiar with the February 11th, 2020 incident where he believed Mr. Aubrey had went into the house under construction because he actually called 911 in that incident.
Okay, all right. So what you're looking for then is any statements made by him through social media about his knowledge of these break-ins and burglaries and what he has to say about them.
With the Facebook, yes,
With
sir.
the Facebook. And then the cell phone records, are you looking for calls between individuals, or are you looking for things that he may have done on his phone?
Yes, sir, calls, really, the day in question, he allowed, his phone was present, his phone was used to call 911. It was downloaded with, by the Glenn County Police Department, but the time data for that 911 call was not captured during the phone download. So part of the cell phone request for records is hopefully to capture that communication as well as to show if there's any communication between parties.
Okay. And I think you also mentioned, I'm aware that you have sought Mr. McMichael's truck.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is it that you're looking for in the truck?
We actually,
Assist you in your investigation.
sure, we actually completed a search warrant on the truck. The belief was that his truck contained a computer module, which at that time I believed all modern vehicles did, but his turned out not to have a computer in the engine. But that can have data concerning devices that are connected to it, as well as various events that are recorded within those computer systems. His truck being present at the scene of the shooting, we were hoping to capture some of the data with that. Of course, the search warrant, once we got the truck and looked, there was no computer system in the truck. The search warrant also authorized us to photograph during the body camera footage from the day of the shooting. The toolbox of his truck is up, and there is a Confederate flag sticker displayed on the toolbox. So we sought a search warrant to document that as well.